Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Would Kody ever be left by Robyn Brown? Following the triple divorce, a lot of Sister Wives watchers have inquired about it. Christine, Janelle, and Mary all made the decision to leave the family patriarch and pursue careers outside of polygamy. However, would Robyn ever become one of them? Robyn claims that this concept is among Kody Brown's biggest fears. Additionally, a future episode of Season 19 will address it. In a recent preview, Robyn Brown defends Kody's angry behavior. Fans of Sister Wives have never been fond of Robyn Brown. Fans are even more upset with her, as she and Kody Brown attempt to keep their marriage intact. They believe she attempts to pressure the women to stay and constantly interfering in Kody's other relationships. On screen, Kody is depressed over losing 3 spouses so quickly. Robyn believes that he is venting his anger on her. She acknowledged in the notorious driveway scene that she no longer respected him. Was Kody's dread of losing another wife heightened by this? Robyn explains her husband's violent behavior in a confessional, saying, "Kody's been a very angry, upset, very lost person the last few years, and I have to recognize it for what it is. He is the only one in pain, and he is afraid that I will abandon him as well." Kody acknowledges in his own confessional that he feels as like he has lost all sense of purpose in life. The father of the family acknowledges, "I've had a struggle because my big picture got shattered." Kody Brown no longer identifies himself. In Sunday's show teaser, Kody announces his 55th birthday. Additionally, he appears to be experiencing some sort of midlife crisis. He has only one wife and a few children that are interested in dating him after decades of polygamy. Kody informs the cameras that his family was his first priority 30 years ago. However, he no longer feels as like he has a purpose because he is no longer close to many of them. But a lot of Sister Wives fans would contend that Kody caused this. Mary, Janelle, Christine, and the kids all expressed a desire for more time with Kody throughout the evening. However, they gave up and moved on after being mistreated and neglected for years. View the episode's preview for Sunday night here. How do you feel about Kody's severe dread of being without a wife? Post your own views and opinions in the space provided below. For the most recent Sister Wives news and updates, make sure to follow TV shows Ace on the internet. Watch the new episode on TLC on Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Robyn Brown of Sister Wives says Kody is so terrified that she will dump him. In an open discussion on the November 3rd Sister Wives episode, Robyn Brown discussed her thoughts on the emotional anguish her husband, Kody Brown, has been going through after his prior spiritual marriages ended. Robyn Brown discussed Kody's concerns of losing her in a confessional, implying that his previous divorces have left him emotionally unstable. Robyn considers Kody's fear and anger. Robyn 45, revealed during the Sunday, November 3rd show, "Kody's been a very angry, upset, very lost person the last few years, and I have to recognize it for what it is," according to E! News. "It's just him in a painful place. And him in a place of fear that I will leave him too." Her comments highlighted the burden Kody bears following 3 well-publicized divorces from Christina, Janelle, and Mary Brown. In November 2021, 52-year-old Christine made headlines when she formally terminated her spiritual relationship with Kody. Janelle's departure in December 2022 came shortly after this split, and in January 2023, Kody and Mary, 53, announced the dissolution of their own spiritual union. In sharp contrast to Kody's current situation, Christine has moved on and married David Woolley in October 2023, while Janelle and Mary both seem to be unmarried at this point. Kody's challenges and introspection. Kody, 55, looked back on his path during his confessional, acknowledging that it has been an interesting life. He recounted a turning point 5 years ago on his birthday, when he started thinking about his future. "I recall thinking, okay, I'm halfway through. What do I want to do for the rest of my life? On my birthday 5 years ago. For the rest of my life, what do I want to be?" he admitted. This self-examination reveals a man struggling with his identity following years of being married to multiple people. Kody admitted that because of his divorces, he has struggled with his morals. He acknowledged, "I've lost a sense of direction for my life," exposing the inner turmoil that accompanies negotiating such big changes. The importance of change. Even while Kody called his life with Robyn a safe, kind, and sweet place, he acknowledged that he felt inadequate. He bemoaned the challenges of moving from a plural family to a more conventional arrangement, saying, "Then I have tons of guilt, because I'm not more involved with everybody else that's out there." Robyn and Kody have both expressed their displeasure at the breakup of their several families. In particular, Kody has been vocal about how unhappy he felt in his past relationships. He reflected on the hurt of his previous relationships when he said in an earlier episode on October 27th that he was guilty of marrying people he wasn't in love with. Mary and Janelle react. In response to Kody's assertions, Janelle maintained that they were untrue. When it comes to the past, she firmly stated, "I just think that he has amnesia, because you just can't keep up that kind of pretense for 20 years. I am aware of what took place." Janelle's open comments highlight the complexity of their shared past, and her refusal to let Kody change their story. He can say whatever he wants. Even though she didn't agree with Kody, Janelle made it clear that everything was fine and that she didn't care anymore. Her casual demeanor conveys a sense of resignation, underscoring the change in her views toward her ex-husband. Mary added her thoughts to the conversation, voicing dissatisfaction with Kody's depiction of their history. In a confessional, she stated, "It's becoming to the point where it's annoying." She agrees with Janelle when she says, "Gosh, Kody, just man up and be honest." Both women resist Kody's attempts to separate himself from their common experiences. Robyn's observations highlight Kody's continuous emotional difficulties after his well-publicized divorces, even as the dynamics within the Brown family continue to change. His worries about losing Robyn underscore how shaky their relationship is against the backdrop of a once dominant, now disorganized multiple family. Kody's emotional journey continues to be difficult as Janelle and Mary gain their independence, and Christine starts a new chapter with her spouse. The changing dynamics of the Brown family's relationships provide a moving examination of love, grief, and the challenges of adjusting to life after polygamy as fans continue to watch Sister Wives. Fans will surely be keenly observing how Kody, Robyn, and the other women deal with their new circumstances as the season progresses, searching for answers and closure in a scenario that has grown more complex. It is unclear if Kody will be able to find direction and serenity in the future, but one thing is certain: the path ahead will not be easy. Christine Brown, the star of Sister Wives, has continued to be a major factor in the slow decline of the once multiple marriage. Christine, the patriarch Kody Brown's third wife, has been outspoken about the unjust relationships between the four wives. Kody was previously married to Mary and Janelle Brown, respectively, before being introduced to the extended family. The most recent addition was the fourth wife, Robyn Brown. Notably, Kody and Robyn's marriage is legally binding in contrast to the others, making it more than just a spiritual union. The prejudices within the family were made more apparent with the introduction of Robyn. The others felt that their relationships and their children's ties with Kody were neglected as he devoted more time and effort to the fourth wife. Mary and Janelle chose to divorce the patriarch in the years that followed, but Christine was the first to leave Kody in 2021. It's clear by Sister Wives Season 19 that the freed ladies benefited from the divorces. Christine's new boyfriend appears to be making her happy than ever, but their relationship also appears to be toxic. In February 2023, Christine met her husband David Woolley. In April 2023, after 2 months of courtship, David asked the reality TV star to marry him. The couple were married 6 months later. Before the final divorce, Christine spent more than 25 years with her ex-husband Kody Brown. The mother of 6 may have hurried into a frenzied romance with her new man, even if the two are obviously certain of each other. The 2-year break from dating hasn't altered her feelings for Kody, even though she appears to have a clear idea of where she wants to go. Christine has made every effort to persuade Kody that she is happier without him. From relationship posts to subtly funny remarks on the show, Christine posted a collage of herself and David on Instagram in September 2024, writing, "Every day, I'm reminded that love truly can be better than I ever imagined. Although Christine is clearly much happier now, her bitterness toward her ex has been evident throughout their relationship. Christine's kids have voiced their concerns about the relationship. Paydon Brown, Christine's son, expressed doubts about their rapid growth in May 2023 and revealed that the couple would not be granted his blessing. Isabel Brown, her daughter, also raised her worries. Paydon said, "Mom, admitting it's going fast isn't us telling you that it's bad, so as not to disturb his mother." The family was thrilled to see their mother meet her match, but there were some concerns highlighted by her severe trauma from Kody and her adolescent nativity with David. As she and David prepared for their wedding, Christine disclosed in an October 2024 episode that a number of people would not be attending. Among the unwanted guests were Robyn, Mary, and Kody. Christine revealed, "Janelle's children will be invited to our wedding. I'm not yet ready to be around Robyn, Kody, and Mary." The drama from the plural marriage had crept into the wedding of Christine and David. Even while moving on may have been Christine's ultimate objective, it appears that her past involvements have continued to dominate her thoughts. Despite being the first to leave her toxic relationship, Christine Brown from Sister Wives hasn't completely moved on from her past. Her past trauma has caused her to shut people off, hurry into another relationship, and disregard the counsel of loved ones during her ostensibly ideal relationship with David. It appears that the best things for Christine's independence would be acceptance and forgiving. Her relationships may suffer permanently if she does not let go of her resentment. In Sister Wives Season 19, Christine and David Woolley are going too far. They are obviously in love, but they can't tell the difference between being affectionate and inappropriate. As a result, the duo has caused their audience to writhe in their chairs on countless occasions. Additionally, fans saw several serious warning signs that they had previously been unable to recognize. They came to the conclusion that there were several warning signs in Christine and David's relationship. However, why? What is causing them discomfort? Why do fans find it repulsive? Read on to discover some startling facts. Sister Wives. Are there many concerns about Christine and David's relationship? The accelerated relationship between Christine and David Woolley has not been warmly received by Sister Wives watchers. They wonder why they are in such a rush as they watch one couple in Season 19 take their relationship to the next level. After hardly knowing one another for 2 months, the well-known couple apparently made the decision to become engaged and be married. That's not all, though. Because of her romance, Christine is clearly ignoring the opinions of her children. Isabel told the cameras that she was having trouble adjusting to the rapid pace of her mother's relationship. Furthermore, it is clear that Christine is ignoring Truly, who is making accommodations for her mother. Following all of this, Christine and David are now trying to see how patient the audience is. Sister Wives. The inappropriate romance between Christine and David disgusts fans. Viewers of Sister Wives recently criticized David and Christine for their PDA. This is because there is no possibility that these two will lock lips in front of the cameras. As a result, there have been multiple instances where Christine's children are acting uneasy while this couple shares a passionate kiss. For this reason, a Redditor pointed out that David and Christine are unable to distinguish between affection and inappropriate sexual energy. When Isabel witnessed Christine and David kissing, the OP noted that her expression was one of disappointment and helplessness. Furthermore, by separating these two, Truly conveyed her actual feelings. As a result, it became clear that Christine's children were uncomfortable with their mother's PDA. The Redditor pleaded with the celebrity to hide her romance from the public, user at the very least her children. A number of viewers acknowledged that they had to repeatedly cut out Christine and David's romance because it was becoming out of control. Their sexual energies are at their peak, and it is obvious that they are deeply in love. Fans, however, feel that Christine should moderate her behavior a little since her children find it difficult to adapt when they see their mother kissing a man she hardly knows. Fans are pleading with Christine and David to stop right away, as one person commented. It's awkward to see the kids so uncomfortable with it. Another user added, it's disgusting in public, but worse in front of her kids. After celebrating 1 year of marriage with husband David Woolley, Sister Wives star Christine Brown feels certain she's intended for monogamy, despite her polygamous marriage to Kody Brown having brought her notoriety. She did, however, admit that she had one worry about their connection. In an interview with Us Weekly that was published on Wednesday, October 30th, Christine, 52, stated, "I'm happier than I've ever been. The 60-year-old David and she are totally a partnership," she continued. In February 2023, Christine announced her relationship with David after splitting from Kody, 55, in November 2021. In April of the same year, they made their engagement public, and 6 months later, in October 2023, they were married. "I was destined for monogamy. I adore it," she declared. Christine said that she had worries as their connection developed, even though she was certain that she was supposed to be in a monogamous relationship. "The day before we moved in together, I was a little anxious," she remarked. "I had never lived with a guy full-time before. However, we jumped right into life together." The TLC personality went on. "I didn't realize that we could both do and accomplish everything that we want to do, but just better than we've ever done before. It's simply incredible how having someone by your side improves you as a person. It's amazing to me." Even though the pair has only been married for a year, Sister Wives is now showing the early phases of their relationship. Regarding their early dates, she told the magazine, "It has been enjoyable to see our show through David's eyes. He wonders, why am I wearing that shirt? After becoming thrilled that it is just incredibly adorable." In addition, Christine thought about David's choice to join the show after leading a quite secluded life. Christine stated that he is willing to appear on reality TV because he supports her, despite her statement that he would prefer not to. "He simply understands that this is my life. However, I did add, you don't have to do it if you don't want to," Christine said. However, he has been incredibly polite and courteous with his time. "I will always be incredibly thankful that he is willing." Following their wedding, a January TLC program highlighted the momentous occasion. In an exclusive interview with In Touch, Christine and David disclosed that he came up with the idea to televise the ceremony while marketing the special. "We were discussing our wedding and other related topics. Look, you have people who have been watching you for 14 years now, and they have been following your story, and now you have this romance, and you have everything that you wanted," he said during the conversation. "And I believe they would enjoy viewing it," she remarked at the time. The pair claimed that at first, they debated whether or not to record the ceremony, even though David believed that Christine's admirers would like watching it. David clarified that although he would have been delighted to elope in Las Vegas, he wanted to involve her followers on their special day because they mean everything to them. He also thought back on the experience of filming their nuptials. David remarked, "Seeing all the cameras and everything and all this stuff going on was different. This is strange. I thought we were at a royal wedding, and I thought, wait a minute, this is my wedding." Because too much attention was being paid to it. It was insane. Kody Brown's nephew, Ben Brown, spills on polygamy, offers bold advice to Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Who is Ben Brown, and why is he speaking out about Sister Wives? Meet Benjamin Ben Brown, Kody Brown's nephew, and a comedian turned TikTok sensation, who's shaking up everything we thought we knew about the Brown family's life. While Ben has never appeared on Sister Wives, he's an insider to the world of polygamy, offering candid takes on life outside the controversial Brown family. Recently, Ben shared his insights on the Sarah Fraser Show, where he tackled topics like leaving polygamy, the mental health struggles of Garrison Brown, and his honest advice for Kody's former wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Dive in to learn more about his story, the wisdom he's sharing, and the impact he hopes to make on Sister Wives fans and beyond. A unique background: Ben's connection to polygamy. Ben Brown is not your average TikToker. He's Kody Brown's nephew and grew up in a world where polygamy was part of daily life. Though not a household name from Sister Wives, Ben's connections to the family and his perspective on polygamy have captivated fans. Raised in the Mormon faith and familiar with the experiences of Mary, Christine, and Janelle, Ben has been candid about the pressures of growing up in a belief system where roles are rigidly defined. While Sister Wives offered viewers a peek into polygamy, Ben's insights provide more depth, explaining what happens behind the scenes. Details the show rarely, if ever, covers. The twists, turns, and intense expectations placed on each family member in these setups make Ben's perspective valuable, even for those who may not have directly watched the show. The split of the OG3, Mary, Janelle, and Christine. When Ben sat down with Sarah Fraser, he openly addressed the departure of Kody's original wives, often referred to as the OG3. Ben empathized with these women, noting how difficult it must be to suddenly re-enter a world they barely recognize. Having spent years following strict guidelines and trying to make polygamy work, Mary, Janelle, and Christine faced a monumental shift in their lives after leaving Kody. Ben didn't hold back on advice, urging them to embrace this newfound freedom and start discovering their true selves. Ben's words echo a sentiment that many fans have hoped for: to see the women flourish independently and build a life based on their unique identities. He noted, the world they were in told them who they were and who they were supposed to be. They've tried to follow those guidelines for decades. Now it's time to explore who they want to be. Ben Brown on the pressures of reality TV for children and the tragic passing of Garrison Brown. One of the most poignant parts of Ben's conversation with Sarah Fraser was about the pressures that come with growing up in the spotlight, especially for kids. He explained that, as children in large families on reality TV, there's little room to process the constant attention. In many ways, he feels that those involved in these shows haven't been given the mental health support they need. Fans were particularly saddened when Ben addressed the passing of Garrison Brown and the toll that reality TV takes on kids' mental health. Sharing one's life on national television can be isolating and invasive, often without full consent or understanding of the impact. Ben's words on this subject resonated with viewers. As he noted, living in a way where millions see you grow up can mess with your sense of self, especially when family issues are being judged by the world. Advice from a polygamy survivor. Ben's message for the OG3. For fans of Sister Wives. One of the most impactful parts of Ben's interview was his heartfelt advice to Mary, Janelle, and Christine. As someone who has also distanced himself from polygamy, Ben knows the struggle of redefining oneself after a lifetime within a restrictive structure. He emphasized the importance of finding personal happiness, saying, "You've all been told what to think and feel for so long. Now, it's time to find what you believe." These words felt like a rallying cry for the women, encouraging them to pursue their passions, goals, and lives outside of the family structure that held them back for so many years. Fans of the show took to the comments to share their thoughts, expressing excitement for the possibility of watching these women rediscover themselves and sharing personal stories of breaking free from limiting beliefs. TLC fans react to Ben's candid views on Sister Wives. Fans across social media platforms were quick to share their support for Ben and his candid insights into the Brown family dynamics. Many agreed that his thoughts on the OG3 were spot on, noting that it's high time the women of Sister Wives get the chance to build their own lives. Some fans reflected on their own experiences within rigid belief systems, while others simply applauded Ben for using his platform to spread a message of self-empowerment. One viewer commented, "Ben is so well-spoken and 100% accurate. Growing up in similar circles, I understand the mental and emotional toll it takes to break away." Others echoed these sentiments, stating they wish Sister Wives would feature more of this healing journey instead of endless family drama. Ben's influence seems to have ignited a call for TLC to portray a more holistic perspective on polygamy and recovery. Embracing the unknown. How Ben's story inspires others. Ben's journey from a life centered on polygamy to one that celebrates freedom and self-discovery is inspiring. His message of self-growth and exploration speaks to fans on a personal level, especially those who have faced similar situations. As he continues to share his insights on TikTok and in interviews, Ben has become a relatable figure for people navigating a new path. His encouragement to find yourself resonates with those who are like Mary, Janelle, and Christine, starting fresh in an unfamiliar world. Will TLC showcase the healing process for Mary, Christine, and Janelle? As the OG3 step away from Kody, fans have expressed a desire to see their healing journeys unfold on Sister Wives. Ben's interview has fans hoping that TLC will seize the opportunity to shift focus onto their personal growth and the process of rebuilding after years in a polygamous marriage. If TLC follows Ben's suggestions, this new perspective could offer an empowering narrative that not only entertains, but also educates and inspires. Final thoughts. Ben Brown's impact on the Sister Wives narrative. Ben's interview on the Sarah Fraser Show provided a fresh perspective on the Brown family's story. While Sister Wives may have initially aimed to inform about polygamy, it has, over time, become a drama-centered series. Ben's insights have highlighted the potential for a more reflective narrative that honors the difficult yet transformative journeys of those who choose to leave restrictive environments. As Ben Brown continues to share his experiences, his words may help guide Mary, Christine, and Janelle through their journeys. His advice, rooted in compassion and understanding, has inspired fans to believe in a brighter, freer future for the OG3. Conclusion. What's next for the Sister Wives and Ben Brown? Kody Brown's nephew Ben may not be on Sister Wives, but he's become an essential voice for those who have left polygamy behind. His recent interview left fans inspired and hopeful for the OG3, who are also learning to navigate life outside of Kody's world. As they continue their journeys, viewers will be watching closely, hopeful for a story of healing, growth, and rediscovery. Sister Wives bombshell. Maddie Brown Brush launches new podcast. Will she expose Kody Brown's secrets? Maddie Brown Brush is ready to tell all. In a surprise move, Maddie Brown Brush is launching her own podcast, The Authentic Society, and fans are buzzing about the possibilities. As a key figure from Sister Wives and one of Kody Brown's older children, Maddie has had a front-row seat to the ups and downs of the Brown family's journey. The podcast promises to offer raw, real insights on womanhood, marriage, family, and most intriguingly, her complicated relationship with her father, Kody. Could this be the tell-all fans have been waiting for? Join us as we dive into the big revelations Maddie may be hinting at, and why fans are excited for the stories she's ready to share. Maddie Brown Brush, and her rocky relationship with Kody Brown. Maddie's relationship with her father has been tense, a fact confirmed by her mother Janelle. As she grew up, Maddie saw firsthand the challenging dynamics of polygamous family life, and how the family shifted under the public eye. Her decision to share her side of the story, through a podcast, suggests she's ready to reveal the emotional complexities of being Kody's daughter. From her experiences as a child in a high-profile polygamous family to her current life, Maddie has a unique perspective. Fans are already wondering if she'll discuss specific incidents that shaped her view of Kody and the challenges she faced growing up. The Authentic Society. What Maddie's podcast promises to deliver. Announcing The Authentic Society on Instagram, Maddie shared her excitement. Big news, friends! Party Popper The Authentic Society podcast is coming. She promised listeners a space that dives into the raw, real sides of womanhood, friendships, marriage, faith, and the relationships that shape us. For fans, this is a thrilling prospect. They know that Maddie is no stranger to sharing her opinions, but has often been restricted by the confines of reality TV editing. This podcast will give her a chance to speak unfiltered about the events that have impacted her family, including Kody's controversial decisions. Growing up Brown. What life was like in the Sister Wives household. While Sister Wives showcase major family milestones, fans are curious about what life was like for Maddie before cameras arrived. As one of the older kids, she's been present for her parents' struggles, and has unique insights into how the polygamous lifestyle shaped her family dynamics. Growing up, Maddie had a front-row seat to family disagreements, complicated dynamics, and the increasing strain as the family's life became a reality TV spectacle. Her podcast may finally address questions fans have been asking for years. Did growing up on Sister Wives influence Maddie's views on family and faith? How did her parents' relationship affect her sense of identity? And how did her experience prepare her for her own life as a wife and mother? Maddie's new business with Janelle, and what's next? Maddie isn't just starting a podcast. She's also embarking on a business venture with her mom, Janelle Brown. Fans have speculated that this partnership could be Maddie's way of distancing herself from Kody, who has struggled to maintain his relationships with his children. This business move suggests that Maddie and Janelle are focused on building something meaningful together, independent of the Brown family drama. Could the business be an opportunity for Maddie and Janelle to create a legacy of their own, one free from Kody's influence? Many fans hope this venture, and the podcast will highlight the close bond Maddie shares with her mom and the strength they've drawn from each other throughout the family's ups and downs. Reddit fans react. Why listeners can't wait for The Authentic Society. The fan reaction on Reddit has been overwhelming, with many eager to tune in and hear what Maddie has to share. Supportive comments from her siblings Gwendolyn and Peyton Brown have only heightened fans' curiosity. Some fans are particularly interested in her fresh approach to storytelling, free from the constraints of sister wives. One fan commented, "I don't usually listen to podcasts, but I'm here for Maddie's story." Others on Reddit pointed out the empowering angle of Maddie's decision to share her life on her own terms. She got used for content growing up. This is a great way to get something back for herself and her own children. The supportive fanbase is thrilled that Maddie is finding her own voice and stepping into the spotlight without being overshadowed by family drama. A deep dive into Maddie's perspective on Kody and family dynamics. For years, fans have watched Kody navigate relationships with his wives and children, often with tension and controversy. Maddie's podcast offers a rare opportunity to hear about these dynamics from her perspective. Given her strained relationship with Kody, it's likely she'll shed light on his decisions and how they impacted her. Maddie's experiences growing up Brown were challenging. Kody's pursuit of family unity often left his kids, including Maddie, feeling unsupported. How did Kody's choices affect her relationships with her siblings? How has the family structure shaped her values in marriage and parenting? Listeners are eager to hear her insights and learn how Maddie has created a life that honors her journey while learning from her past. How the podcast could help Maddie reclaim her narrative. For years, Maddie's story was told through the lens of sister wives, with moments edited and filtered by production. Now with her podcast, she has a platform to share her life in her own words. This podcast allows Maddie to address questions about her childhood, her marriage, her career, and her faith, all without interference. Through The Authentic Society, Maddie has a chance to connect with fans on a deeper level and share the lessons she's learned. She'll dive into how she's built her family, her experiences with motherhood, and her evolving views on marriage and faith. Ultimately, the podcast will be a testament to Maddie's resilience and her determination to create a life that reflects her values. Could Maddie's podcast lead to further family revelations? Fans can't help but wonder if Maddie's podcast will spark other Brown family members to speak out. Peyton and Gwendolyn have also been vocal about their experiences growing up, and they might be inspired to join her on the show or even launch their own projects. As Kody's adult children navigate life outside of the family spotlight, they may feel emboldened to share their stories and add to the evolving narrative of the Brown family. Maddie's podcast could be the beginning of a new era for Sister Wives fans, one where the family's children take control of their narratives and share the reality of growing up in a high-profile polygamous household. Why The Authentic Society could change everything for Maddie and Sister Wives fans. Maddie Brownbrush is breaking new ground with her podcast, and fans are thrilled to hear her story. From her insights on family and faith to her reflections on womanhood and resilience, Maddie's podcast has the potential to inspire and empower listeners. As she takes control of her story, Maddie's journey is a reminder of the strength it takes to step into one's own life and tell one's own truth. With The Authentic Society, Maddie is offering fans a glimpse into her life, unfiltered, honest, and entirely her own. Whether she reveals long-held secrets or simply shares her journey, fans are ready to tune in, eager to support a woman who is finally taking charge of her narrative. Will Maddie's podcast bring new clarity to the Brown family dynamics? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: fans won't want to miss a single episode.